everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And before I get started on today's topic, I just want you to take a moment and look at that beautiful, beautiful sign that I have back there. The lovely Michelle from Cinnamon Girl Beauty, my very good friend, sent it to me as a birthday present, and it says, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I thought it was the most thoughtful and beautiful gift ever. It just really touched my heart, and I sat there and I cried when I opened up the package because I so wasn't expecting it. Thank you so much, Michelle. I really, really appreciate it, and it will always have a very special place in my heart and in my home. I'll leave the link to the Etsy shop where Michelle purchased it. She also has a beautiful one on her channel. If you'd like to stop by, please do. Tell her I sent ya. She's my YouTube BFF. You need to go over there. Show her some love. Yeah, you do. All right, everyone. Well, for today's video, I decided to talk about something that it's been bothering me for a while now. And before I tell you, before I speak about dieting, I want to say that this is a very personal decision. I am in no way trying to bash anyone. I am not judgmental. It's not my place to tell or suggest to anyone if they need to lose or gain weight. This is just my personal opinion. I want to do this for me so I can feel better, but you know, I mean, we all do what we feel that we need to do, and that's just my take on things. A while back, I went on a diet called MRC, and it's the Metabolic Research Center. I loved it because I was able to eat real foods, and I lost a lot of weight, and I kept it off for 5 years. Before learning about MRC, I've tried Weight Watchers, and yeah, I lost some weight. I tried, what was that called? It was back in the 80s, and I can't remember the name of the diet, but I remember I ate like 3 pineapples the first day. That was all I ate, and then watermelon the second day, and then, or papaya the second day, and then pineapple and papaya the third day. It was a crazy diet, and I did that right after my son was born. So that was 33 years ago, and I was 25 or 26 at the time. So the weight just came off very, very easily. I would never do something crazy like that today, but I had a difficult time with Weight Watchers. Yes, I lost weight, but not anything significant. I'm terrible at counting calories, horrible. I have a lot of planning to do between school and YouTube and all of this. I just don't have the time for it. Anyway, a few years ago, about 8 years ago, a few of the teachers that I worked with started this metabolic, they went to the Metabolic Research Center, MRC, and they started the diet, and I noticed that they lost a lot of weight. So I went and I joined. I was weighing 175 pounds or 180, somewhere around there. I wore like a size 18. In 20 weeks, I weighed 129 pounds and I wore a size 4. I felt so good. And I know a lot of people might say, wow, that's an awful lot of weight. Yeah, it was an awful lot of weight. But you know, I had egg whites with cheese for breakfast with some wassa toast. I had a great big salad, 4 ounces of chicken or turkey or fish for lunch. I had fruits in between, and for dinner I had another great big salad with, again, another type of protein of my choice. So it wasn't like I wasn't eating. And then about 5 years later, that's when I got the cancer and I went on chemo, and the weight just started coming up. Because you know what, it doesn't really matter if you're only eating one food, like I was only eating mashed potato. My gosh, you try to eat mashed potato morning, noon, and night, day after day after day, and those pounds are gonna come back on. At least they did on me. And then I got married, and going out to dinner and having a glass of wine and all that, it really has put on the pounds. And finally, I have said, I can't take this anymore. I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have a high cholesterol. I don't take any type of medications, anything. I take vitamin D3 that the doctor recommended because I had some joint pains, and once I started doing the 5,000 I use one day, 5,000 I use one day, and 10,000 I use the next day, the pain just disappeared. The only prescription that I use is Retina A, and other than that, I don't take anything, and I like to keep it that way. Actually, the doctor told me, he asked me, what on earth are you doing that you can have such great blood pressure and your cholesterol is that of a 22-year-old? I don't know. I have no clue what I do because, you know, heaven knows I eat. So back to the Metabolic Research Center. I joined again yesterday, and how much am I weighing? I am weighing a whopping 190 pounds. And I don't even remember the last time, if I ever weighed this. So it has been extremely depressing for me because I spent so many years wearing such a small size. And I thought, you know, I have to go back and I have to do it all over again. So I also thought that by telling you about it, maybe we could motivate each other. If you are following some kind of an eating plan, that would be great. So the Metabolic Research Center, it is found in various parts of the United States. You'll have to look at their website and see if they are in your area, if it's something that interests you. I'll leave a link down below. This is not sponsored. I am getting nothing. I am sharing with you. That is all I'm doing. I get nothing for this, trust me. I pay for all of this on my own. I just thought that you might like hearing about it. And if you don't, you can tell me, hey, I don't want to hear about it. Okay, fine. I just thought that maybe once a month I would come on and let you know, hey, it's going great, and or not so much, whatever the case may be. Hopefully I can still lose at my age. I can still lose a significant amount of weight like I did when I was 50. What you don't need to buy a lot of products. Everything is your regular foods. Anything that you have in your refrigerator now, except for the chips or the ice cream or something like that, everything is allowed. There is nothing that, there aren't any foods that you have to buy. Nothing like that. And they give you menus that you follow. And that's basically it. It's just real food. And if you don't like something, you change it for something else. What you do have to get are the drinks, and I'll show you. This is, for example, one of them. And what I like about it, it's got 76 calories. It has 15 milligrams of sodium, 15 milligrams of potassium, and only 4 grams of carbs, but it's got 15 grams of protein. So needless to say, it keeps you very, very full. As far as the sugars, there's virtually none. There's 2 grams of sugar. And the packets, this is just one of the flavors, look like this. And you just open it up and pour it in your water, shake it up. They taste really good, but they keep you full. And I'll show you the back. I also purchased the cream of tomato soup, and I'll show you the back of that. So as you can see, this also has 15 grams of protein and it has 90 calories. Because it has so much protein in it, it keeps you full. I usually drink one of these after dinner sometime, about 2 or 3 hours after dinner if I feel like eating something. They have all sorts of things. I don't buy it all. I just buy a couple of things that I feel I need. They also have supplements. Also, I just buy very limited amounts of what they have. I pick and choose, and I know what works and what doesn't. So if you have any questions about it, just let me know. I'll be honest with you and I'll tell you, you don't need to buy that. I really hope that I can, I really hope I can lose the weight. I'm going to stick to it. And now that I've told you now, I really have to stick to it, because I know somebody will say, hey, how's the diet going? And I'll say, oh, I went and I had a pint of ice cream yesterday. No, that's not going to happen. I'm not expecting to get back down to 129 pounds like I was when I was 50. If I can get down to 135, 140, I will be a very happy camper, because that'll put me right around a size 8. And it's not so much the size, it's the way I feel. I feel tired, and I don't like feeling tired. I don't have to, with this regimen, you don't have to do a lot of exercise, but I will be going down. We have a gym in the complex, and I'll be going down to the gym and getting on the treadmill for 15 minutes, or I'll just walk around for about 15 or 20 minutes. Maybe I'll get really motivated and go up and down the stairs. 7 flights is a lot of stairs. But we'll see. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm really excited about starting this again, and hopefully losing the weight that is just not making me feel well. And I feel I really need to take care of my weight, especially right now, because if I live another 20 years, I'm really going to have a difficult time. My mother always reminds me of that. In case you didn't hear it before, this is not a sponsored video. I have nothing to do with the Metabolic Research Center, and I'm just doing it to share with you what I'm doing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you are on a diet. What do you do? What works for you? And I would truly love to hear it. And let me know if you think this sounds like something you'd want to do, or like, no, Marlene, I don't want to do that. Right? I look forward to your comments. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. That way you don't miss the videos, you get the notifications. Give me a thumbs up. It will really help the channel. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and thank you all so much for your support and for watching and your kind words. I so appreciate them. And don't forget, ladies,